Almost there, and he's starting to fill up a little bit already, John.
Yeah, but this game never gives it you easy, and he's slightly hampered by the blue. Only the red. Gotcha! Gotcha!
Well, look at that smile on Stuart's face. Look at the smile on his family's face. He's up against one of the great gentlemen in the game of snooker. And make no mistake, Shaun Murphy will come and congratulate him. But what a performance from Stuart Bingham here. Unbelievable. 20 years trying to become world champion, and he's there. There you go. That's what it means to Stuart Bingham.
It's now, he knows the frame's over. Shaun will concede it's a lap of honour.
Well, these two players have given us an unbelievable final. It has to be said. Even Shaun Murphy manages a smile. Isn't that nice to see? Well, as you said, Jervy, it's a lap of honour. And enjoy every minute of it, Stuart. You deserve this world title that you've waited so long for.
88.
And what a way to finish, already on 88. Well, don't be surprised if this doesn't go in the corner, but it doesn't really matter. Final. Stuart Bingham, after 20 years, realised his ambition, and he's the 2015 Betfred World Champion. What a feeling. Well, absolutely incredible. Shaun Murphy smiling.
I know you've waited 10 years and the wait goes on for title number 2, but how proud are you of the run that you've had to this final and the way you played here?
Yeah, it's been a great fortnight for me. Obviously, it's not finished the way I wanted it to, but I came here very well prepared. I gave it my absolute best, as I always try and do. But, you know, I've come up against an inspired Stuart Bingham, who's beaten Judd Trump, Ronnie O'Sullivan, and others to get here. And, you know, sometimes your name's just on the trophy, and as a bit of a snooker geek as well as Stuart, although he's probably a bigger one than I am, and that's saying something. There's not a player alive that doesn't deserve it any less than Stuart does.
Very, very proud and very pleased for him.
Shaun has had the most wonderful season. You've become a member of the Triple Crown Club. You've won the Masters, and you're a gallant runner-up today. Your time will come again. Thank you very much. Mr. Shaun Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I have the great pleasure of introducing the new world champion, Stuart Bingham. How does that sound, Stuart?
Well, at one stage here at 15 all, I was going to do obviously Shaun's speech, the commiseration. Sort of my arm felt like someone else's. But sort of, I think it was about a 63-minute frame to go 16-15, and that changed everything. It sort of calmed me down, and unbelievable. 4 little words: winner, winner, chicken dinner.
As we say, 15 years of trying to land this one here, 20 years in snooker. Did you fear that you would never really get into this position? And what has allowed you to do it? What has changed? A man of 35 wins his first big tournament, and here you are, the 3rd oldest champion ever at the Crucible. Have you done it?
A few things, say, like obviously working with my new coach, Steve Feeney, using the old sight right techniques. They've changed, obviously, just routines, just doing, say, like one shot at a time, and it's clicked for me. But obviously, say, like my mum and dad, my wife, my little man here, all the team, my ex-coach Joe Lazarus up there, Big Dell, I've got to thank, Dave Meads, who's no longer here, Vic Harris, no longer here. I can go on and on and on here. But thank you, Gary Purkis. He's been there from day one. As I turned pro, and I actually forgot to thank him in Bendigo. I nearly done it again. But yeah, my brother, my mum and dad, Pete, Steve Feeney, my auntie, all my friends from back home.
And anyone else who knows you, exactly. But Stuart, you know, this is only your second time past round two. It's an extraordinary achievement. So what did you find here these last 2 weeks? What has made the difference?
Coming into it was a bit different. I got to 2 semi-finals out of 3 events, and it started not greatly against Robbie Williams in the first round. I was a bit cold up or whatever, but yeah, I sort of went from strength to strength, beat Graham Dott, and then obviously Ronnie, then Judd, and beat sort of the second best man in the tournament. But I'd like to say congratulations.
After all those nice things he said about you.
I've got to congratulate Shaun and Team Murphy, the great team, Chris Emery, top coach, and all his friends and family. They've been brilliant, and they've all gave me good wishes. But say to beat Shaun in the finals topped everything off. It's been brilliant.
Can I just ask one more question? 20 years of effort. Can you try and sum up what this moment actually means to you and to your family, Stuart?
Everything. 20 years as a pro, blood, sweat and tears, on the road, qualifying in places like Prestatyn and Malvern and places like that. It's just everything rolled into one. Like so many family and friends have been backing me and behind me. It's just been unbelievable.
Well, you have been a real star. You've been a real revelation. And I know that there are huge numbers of people all across the world and all across Great Britain now wishing you well and saying congratulations on a quite stellar achievement. Your champion, Mr. Stuart Bingham.